Welcome to Autzen Stadium, respected and feared by all opponents. This might be, per capita, the loudest place in college football. Very tough environment for any visitor. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Oklahoma State Cowboys, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Oregon Ducks. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Motion now from the tight end. Toss play to the outside. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. They'll test the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And the Ducks have 1st and 10 here. He'll hand it off. Eludes a tackle. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs, and they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab near the sticks. It's Johnson. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Receiver in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. They'll try the right here.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal in this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's first and goal.
The Ducks line it up with first and goal.
Set. Go. Go. Hornet.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. To the air, it's Smith. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Second down play coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And this pass is caught, tackled, but first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
The Cowboys starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. This one will be fair caught. Possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. Can the defense come up with answers this time? Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. The defense with more pre-snap movement. They look to throw it here on second down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Finds his target. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line, the offense is threatening here.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Here comes a handoff. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do that.
The Ducks pick up enough to get a first down there. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Ducks.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Returner decides to fair catch this. The Oklahoma State offense takes the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Oregon 14, Oklahoma State 7.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Deep shot caught right at the 10. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
Oh, just short of the end zone. But a big play from this offense. Now we're going to see if this defense can just hold them to 3.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. First and goal from the 3. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's an old school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
That running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He could frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
And the extra point was up and good. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Linebacker shifting around now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And it's complete downfield. They stop it at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's 3rd down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw now on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. He started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws, and Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Can they keep this drive going, trying to convert on 3rd down now? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain on the pitch and catch.
Here the defense was committed to stop the run. In their RPO, that's a dangerous thing to do. The quarterback sensed that, just pulled the ball out, got it out to the right flat for some good yards.
And And the Ducks come to the line with 1st and goal.
Here we go. Bang.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Finds his way in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
Point after, knocked right through. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Oklahoma State, 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground.
And the Oklahoma State offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he will make the 1st down, tackled at the 26.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
Short pass finds the tight end.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Picks up 7. Brings up 2nd down.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Smith. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the wideout goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on the screen. Finding some room with the 25. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
1st down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And the Cowboys will have 1st and 10 here.
Easy.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
Boy, how exciting has this 1st half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the 2nd quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Retakes the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. He stopped him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. Cannot escape. They've got him. It'll be a short loss, a yard or 2.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
Ready
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert 3rd and short here from the 50. Can they pick up the first on the ground? They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, the RPO gives you more options on your play. It can confuse the defense a bit as well. Here, they trust the quarterback to be able to make the right decision and get the football into the hands of the playmaker.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner finding some space, though. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. 1st and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line. Can they finish it off here on 2nd and goal? They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. First down, looking to throw the football. And the sophomore making an impact play. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. The Cowboys will send the punt team onto the field. Oh, and he shanked it. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Cowboys offense is back out on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Johnson. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
The Ducks with 1st and 10 here. And they'll use the ground game here. Got a lane. Can he get in? And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Ducks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
He'll be tackled. We'll have to wait and see what this penalty marker is about. So that offensive penalty will be declined, but the defense, they're happy to take the result of that play. Now back at the 7, it's 3rd down and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Caught near the goal line. And he will score. Touchdown, Oregon. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching the lead here in the second half.
Now that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Quick completion to the tight end. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. It's an out route. The catch made. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. Going the other way, can they stop him? He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kurt.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Oklahoma State offense takes the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. It's an option look. He'll pitch it. And he's pushed out of bounds after a short run, not enough for a first.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Smith. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Third down, the offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down. And the Cowboys will line up to boot it away. That's a rough series for the offense, and now he's on to punt it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? They tackle him, but the game moves the ball to the 36.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Movement here from the tight end. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the first down in the process.
The Ducks looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Pass caught. Can he get in? Doesn't quite get in, but it sets up a 1st and goal for this offense.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try.
Touchdown, Oregon. And this one is getting ugly. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Oklahoma State offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball.
Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack.
That takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Dropping back, it's Smith. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field.
Here we go. Travel.
And now the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Oh, that one's picked off. Short return tackle made at the 27, a crucial takeaway.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Offense on the field to take over. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his man. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. The Cowboys come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Caught quickly. Tackle made after the completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Smith. The ball is caught. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it for the 3rd quarter of play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 49, Oklahoma State 21.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And the Cowboys moving quickly down the field here.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running.
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
It's a quick grab. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down. The Cowboys come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. The game makes it second and medium. And there's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks on the ball, and it's a short gain. Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. Looking to throw. It's Smith. Fires it to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute and the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
They stop him, but it's a first down.